Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. Let's jump into the charts. Just a second, please. Okay, let's go. ZCash. So first things first, OBV, volume. Okay, so we almost have almost no bullish volume at all. We have some kind of weakness from the sellers despite the new lows. We can see it here. Not the best scenario, not the worst. And on volume as well, because we have power candles, but the volume is not aggressive. Okay, so not a big deal. Now let's take a look on any pattern here. Okay, so the major thing here for Zcash since the early days is this. Let's tag this guy. So this was our all-time high after the bull run in 2017. And the interesting thing here is we have this low in the monthly, right? But we still don't have a bounce, a relief bounce, okay? Even if we will keep going down after, but we need a relief, okay? So it can be a small move, can be a big move, we don't know, but still missing, and we maybe will see on the when the next Bitcoin bull break or in the next alt bull run. We are not sure, but it's missing, okay? And so another thing here, this was the structure for the top, and perhaps this was our midway, our battle of midway, and this can be, so far it is not, but can be the bottom for Zcash, okay? And there are also more clues here. Just a second. Okay, so let's check for more clues here. Let me check the numbers. Just a second. So 34, 55, and 21. Okay, great. So we are going to use only the lower one because we breached this level and the next level is 13. I'm not saying we are going to 13. I'm just saying it is possible, but very unlikely, okay? It's better to have this kind of lines in your chart than don't have at all, okay? It's a like, it's a, sorry, it's like a guide, okay, for the bigger structure. So now let's take a closer look. Oh, just another thing. Okay, not a big deal. Go to the weekly. Okay, here we have something interesting. So this structure right here was a head and shoulders, very clear. And at this level we have, if I'm not wrong, just a second, yes, 144. Why do I have to range? Just a second. Okay, so this is the properly place. but we also can tag this one here as well. Yes, maybe both, maybe just one. Anyone will be correct, not a big deal. And so here we had our head and shoulders, retest, and then keep going. So it's a bearish continuation, no news here. And then, so the thing is, we can't use, or somewhat we can, but it will become a mess, because if we mix structures, it can be a big problem. This one, for example, because in this scenario here, some people may see this as a bull break, but it's not true, because we're still trading below another lower high. Okay, so it's still bearish, there is nothing bullish about it, and this is one of the reasons why I don't mix patterns. Okay, because change the whole reading and the whole behavior and understanding as well. Okay, and so let's take only these two guys here for now. So this is valid, and this one here as well. But if I do this, it will break. Okay, it won't work. The properly way to do it is this. Okay, so here we have AABB, and then what we are looking next, so this one here. Okay, so this one here is also valid as well. Okay, so let's extend the line just for the sake of this example, and let's pretend, or presume, sorry, let's presume this guy here, it's our lower high compared to the previous one. Okay, which means let's say this is the top for now. What we are going to do is this: we are going to link the bigger structure into the smaller one for continuation, and then this scenario right here, it's a broken mirror. Okay, this is a scenario that may give us a lower low and another lower high. But the main thing about this structure is the following: this whole pattern, oops, sorry, this whole pattern is a broken mirror. Okay, so it will behave against this move here. You guys remember when I said that we need a relief bounce? So that this can be this scenario that we are looking for. Okay, so we make a new low or not. Okay, it's true, we can make it here. That also will give us a double bottom as well, and so it can be a 50 drop. Let's take a look on Fibonacci as well. Just a second. Okay, so we made it to the golden and we end up rejected. This can be no way back ticket, or if the bulls show some strength and bring up their firepower, they can make it a lower high to 55, which will still be a lower high, and even at 80 it still be another lower high. Okay, so far there is no evidence for bullish continuation, but it is possible to happen. And also, as you guys can see here, the Fibonacci setup, it's not about being weird, but we are measuring only this scenario here. Okay, and we can't forget that we have a descending pattern. Okay, so the measure has to be made from all the moves. Okay, and so let's go on. Just a second, please. Okay, let's go. So let's see what else we can have here. this guy here can be exhaustion or the midway for a small push up again. But this will depend on Bitcoin as well, because we know if Bitcoin go down, Zcash will go as well. Okay, so this can be our lower high against the previous one. And so from the for bearish continuation here, okay, so what we may have here, I strongly believe we are not going to have a new low, okay, and I will tell you why. So the previous dumps were based on strong sells on Bitcoin, okay, and what we know, Bitcoin is chasing the 50%, so which means Bitcoin is not making higher lows. And now due to the halving, the firepower of the miners who are dump was reduced by 50%, which means that short sellers have less firepower now. So this is another odd for very likely for Bitcoin to have a higher low. And then this lack of firepower for the bears we can also see here for Zcash and also for other coins as well. So we may end up with a double bottom, would make sense. Doesn't matter the range, okay? And after that, we may start looking for taking out the previous highs. That's going to be the homework for the bulls. Sorry. You see, one at a time. And if we make it above, okay, so let's take a closer look here. If the bulls are able to close above 164, it will be great news, okay? It can be, doesn't matter it is, a bullish reversal, okay? Because in order to have a bullish reversal, we need two things. The first thing is the bottom reversal, that we shift from the bear to the bull side. But the main thing here is this: we still don't know if Zcash will go into a full bull run for new highs. Okay, we don't know, but we expect so. We are looking for evidence, and so far we still don't have. Okay, just for example here, at that level 90, okay, 600, just a second. So the level we have here that the bulls are looking for is 987, and we don't have any trigger at all, not even close to that level. Okay, so in the worst case scenario, what we may see here, can you guys see how this range is perfect? Can you see? This is Fibonacci, guys. This is the best thing that we have out there. Okay, it's everywhere, in everything, and we can observe it all the time. So okay, let's keep going. And so what we may expect for a bull here, a bull reversal, double bottom, or we don't have any scenario for the inverse head and shoulders. We don't have any, because we don't have a clear or a flat neckline. So not a big deal, but we may expect here for two things: a higher low compared to this one, and flat with the previous one. This will be bullish, or can be, okay? And also what we may look after, that's what I said to you, taking out levels, make lines here. Okay, so if Zcash is able to make such moves, we may look for lower high. Okay, so it doesn't matter the range of the price. It can be 700, 600, 500, doesn't matter. We need a lower high here for reclaim and defend this level, and then we keep looking to do our thing. Okay, so don't mind the time frame here in the bottom. Okay, I'm not using the years or the months to show you my example. This should properly placed, this should be like this. Okay, or even more close. Okay, I'm just making the draw bigger for a better understanding. Also, if you are watching this video in your smartphone, lines like this won't be easy to see and read and understand. Okay, so now let's jump into the 3 days. Okay, here we had our sell. Now we are inside trade, which is not bullish at all. Okay, let's take another close look on Fibonacci. And by this time, let's work from body to body. Okay, so we end up rejected on the 60, which is a key level. And oops, excuse me. Okay, so and right now the main issue is we were not only rejected here, but we are also trading below the 50. Okay, and so the 50, it's the price average for this range. Okay, this is why I call the 50, because it's the price moving, it's the price average for the structure. Okay, and so okay, not a big deal for now. That's not the best place for longs. We know the smart money and smart traders are not long in this scenario here. Let's take a closer look. We end up with this bearish spinning top here. That was a red flag for the bulls and a call for the bears. Let's take a look on, okay, so just a second. Okay, so here on the 3 days chart we have bullish divergence, which is a great sign. It's also aligned with the broken mirror that I told you before. Just a second. Okay, let's go. And so as you guys can see, we are making new lows. And buyers volume versus sellers, we are making higher lows and higher highs. So this is very significant. Okay, this is bullish news in my opinion. I have no doubt about it. The only issue here, it's a Bittrex chart, which means that they don't have too much volume, but also very, very significant. Okay, very interesting scenario for the bulls. Let's take a look on the daily. Okay, so no big deal. Below 50, below the average, which means the average for now is the main resistance. 4 hours. Okay, so we have a problem here. By a matter of fact, this is a big problem, and I'm going to show you why. As some of you can see, this is a perfect and big head and shoulders. Okay, and the problem here is the following. It's natural, it's very common to see retests after a head and shoulders bear break. Okay, so this move right here can be, and it is likely to be, the game over for ZCash for this moment. Okay, not for the bigger picture, just for this moment. And we can even find the target for this structure. Just a second. 48 and 42, which will give us, okay, so it's going to be close to this level right here. So this is our possible target for the first target for the head and shoulders, maybe even a little more. Okay, and the bears are aware, they know about the rules, and they have this level that they reclaimed, and their shorts and their stops will be right below, behind us. Okay, so watch out. Let's take a closer look for more evidence. Okay, so this is bot activity, as you guys can see, fading candles, dead candles, squared action. This is all bots activity. Okay, and so let's take a closer look. It won't be the best scenario, but as you guys can see, the candles start to fade. This bot activity. So we won't be able to keep looking deep. But this is it for now. This is very relevant. Okay, this is our retest after the bear break. So have this in mind, and let's keep looking for it in the coming days and also in the coming weeks. And this is it, guys. I hope this helped. Sorry, forgive me. I hope this info helped you, your analysis, the way you read it. I hope you can have a great day, a great night. And hello, Mando. How are you doing, my friend? I'm doing fine. I will be fine. I will be soon. Thank you. So this is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Thank you.